So today I'm going to do a quick review of this book, Wolf Brother by Michel Paver. This is clearly a best-selling book. It's the first of a series of stories about a kind of a prehistoric magical world, and it's actually aimed at children, and I still found it quite gripping. I wanted to know at every moment what was going to happen next. It leads you forward very skillfully. It's not the sort of story that I really go for nowadays. I would have loved it when I was a teenager. I think you're probably changing your perspective as you get older, but I would recommend it to anybody who's looking for an adventure involving a bit of magic and wildness and kind of nature spirit kind of thing, back to nature, away from the modern world. Okay, well, I'll just read you a bit at random so you get a flavour of the style. "I don't think it's that," said Torak, watching Wolf snuffing the air. "Well, what is it then?" "I don't know. It's as if something's out there. Not the bear, not the ravens, something else." "What do you mean?" "I told you I don't know, but we should be on our guard." Thoughtfully, he put more wood on the fire to heat up the rest of the stew for day meal. With an anxious frown, Wren counted their arrows. 20 between us, not nearly enough. Do you know how to knap flint?" Torak shook his head. "My hands aren't strong enough. Far was going to teach me next summer. What about you?" "The same. We'll have to be careful. There's no telling how far it is to the mountain, and we'll need more meat. Maybe we'll catch something today. And this fog..." She was right. The fog was so thick they couldn't see Wolf 5 paces ahead. It was the kind that the clans call the smoke frost, an icy breath that descends from the high mountains at the start of winter, blackening berries and sending small creatures scuttling for their burrows. It's a story about a quest, basically a kind of a magical quest. This boy is the only one who can do what he has to do, and it inevitably involves all sorts of danger and risks and injuries and forming new relationships and everything you can think of. And he has to find 3 items and he has to take them to a certain place, etc. In that sense, it's a fairly standard kind of plot, I guess. But as I said, it does keep you wanting to know what happens next, and it does paint a wonderful picture of a kind of a prehistoric landscape and people embedded in the landscape and the kind of culture they would have had, without at any time making you think that the author is interfering and making things happen, as I've complained about before sometimes happens in these sort of stories. So anyway, I'd recommend it to any teenager who wants a taste of adventure. And it's not quite a happy ending, but then obviously it's the first in the series and it's setting the scene for more. So that's it for this time. I'll come back next week with another review of an interesting book that I found. Bye for now.